sweater's too hot.
Oh, I bet it is.
Sweater.
This sweater's not fun at all.
I'm gonna wear it for
So
fun because it's
itchy.
like, fun home, but it's very hot.
Oh, fun home, fun sweater.
Fun
I
home.
get
Fun
it.
sweater.
Get it? Get it?
Cute. The fun home refers to because she kind of grew up in a funeral home. So the fun home is the funeral home,
Like short form.
which is kind of
Wow.
interesting. Yeah. So it's about them.
Funeral home.
So like, yeah, there's there. That's why some of like the graphic nudity of her coming in to here. I should see if I can find that one photo or the one picture
I know
of
what you're talking about.
her going into the funeral home, and she's seeing her dad working on this body, and it's like fully open. And oh yeah, right, okay. Anyone squeamish? Are we ready?
You're the
Well,
squeamish
let's
one,
give
I
it-
thought.
Let's give it a try.
Can we see? Am I
Yeah.
showing you?
Oh,
44.
Fully naked and
okay.
open?
It's okay because it's a drawing. If it was
Yeah.
real, it might be.
Like full body cavity open and full nudity. Yeah.
Is it considered a cadaver if it's like at the funeral home, or is it only?
Yeah,
like,
is it only called a cadaver if a student is using it for training purposes? Like, when does the use of the term cadaver come into play?
I'll ask Google.
Oh my god.
Oh my God. Google.
Otherwise, is
Here
it
we
just a
go.
dead body?
Like this is even the line. It's like the man on the prep table was bearded and fleshy, jarringly unlike Dad's usual traffic of desiccated old people. Like she does use some very,
Descriptive.
vivid, descriptive
Mhm.
language to
Jeez.
describe the body on the table.
Forward to this
Oh, there.
Okay.
The strange pile of his genitals was shocking, but what really got my attention was his chest split open like into a dark red cave. There you go.
Okay, so it says cadaver or corpse is a dead human body that's used by medical students, physicians, and other scientists to study anatomy. Other people who study cadavers include archaeologists and art students, but it also says that the term cadaver is used in courts of law to refer to a dead body, as well as by
Oh.
recovery terms searching for bodies in natural disasters.
Huh.
They are always cadavers.
Interchangeable.
ever.
One day I'll be a cadaver. I'd like to be have my body like
Medically examined.
medically examined.
I
One
want
When
to
I'm
step.
dead.
Is that a bucket list item?
It's
I'd
the
like it'd
ultimate.
be nice if my corpse was like useful after I die.
I think bucket has to
Yeah,
happen
I
when
feel
you're
the
alive.
same way.
It's
Yeah,
outside of her
once you-
bucket.
once you kick the bucket, the bucket's gone. It's empty.
Yeah, the bucket's been kicked.
Would you guys ever do
Yeah.
that? You know, those things at the, I don't know, maybe the science center or whatever, where they'd make the bodies all
They
embalmed?
inject
What?
plastic into
Yeah.
like the vein or into whatever. They inject plastic into a body and then it plasticizes, and then you can look at like, you know, the nervous system or the veins
Body
or the
Works?
liver.
Body
whatever,
Works, yes.
There
It
you
was
go.
so
Can you get
good.
it?
I went
It
to
was
that.
good.
It was
Me too.
so
Signed up.
really
cool. It was
cool.
gross.
This sounds
and good.
amazing.
They also
signed up for
skinned
it.
someone.
Yeah.
What?
So you saw what it would
Yeah.
be like to like fillet a skin.
Yeah.
What would it was so gross.
But it was
and
real
so cool.
people.
And they
Yeah.
sliced
Real,
someone,
real
Yes,
people.
that's right.
like
Mhm.
inch
Yeah.
slices. So you saw what a whole body was like in like a loaf of bread style.
Mm.
It was
Mhm.
wild.
It was so
Yeah.
good. Yeah, I saw it at the Science Center. So good.
But you can
Wow.
you can sign up to volunteer so when you're dead, they could do that to your body if you want.
That's
Oh, I
cool.
would for sure.
Yeah.
What's the
Just go
point
on
of
their
it just
website.
being there, not doing anything?
I wonder if we'll get our own display
No,
together.
they're not
Like, this
doing
is the
it.
book club.
Oh my
This is the
Body
god!
Works.
Club.
And they like place, like they like pose us like mannequins. Like we have like a glass of wine in one hand and a book in the other. We're going like, ha! Or
My
something.
arms on fire in one.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Book interrupted.
So for the past 5 days, I've had COVID, and I'm not really getting better. But that's not what this interruption is about. This interruption is this morning I woke up and I could not smell. So the question is it worth it still having a morning coffee? And I have decided it is. So so far everything just like tastes weird because like you can only taste like sweet and like bitter and salty and stuff. So we'll see how the coffee tastes. But I've decided, I mean, screw it. I might not be able to smell, but I'm I'm gonna have my morning coffee anyway.
Book interrupted.
So does everybody want to donate their body? Would they donate their body to science? That's the first
Is this
question.
legally binding?
No.
Undecided.
Oh, okay.
I'm already signed up. See you,
I'm
body.
an organ donor. But I don't know. I thought at one point it would be kind of cool to be like the skeleton in a science lab,
That's
for
what I
students
want,
to learn
yeah.
about.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm still undecided because I think that would be nice for me. But now that I have like kids, I don't know if they would be not
Well,
love.
they won't know.
They could go
My
see
kids
you.
would love it. My kids would be like, "Can we keep the skeleton for a while?" And then
Oh,
we'll give
your
it to
kids would
school?"
for sure love it, Mir.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
they like to talk about things they're gonna do when I'm dead, like when you die. I've got plans.
When you die, we're gonna laugh at your skeleton.
Also, I think one of them wants to keep my body around for a while. Like, can we keep your body before we like cremate it or whatever? And I was like, yeah, you can keep. You know,
I have some experiments I've been dying to try.
you know, they want to see a dead body. I don't know.
They do up your makeup the way they've always wanted.
Which is
They like to
none.
your
I was
hair.
so angry today that I put on makeup. I was like, it's for the show. She's like, I don't like this. This doesn't look like you.
How do you
Noted.
feel?
Yeah, really. Like, you don't look like you. I like you the way you are. Oh, that's nice. So every podcast.
You're like,
she
that's
gets-
aggressively
tries to give
flattering,
me a
I guess.
lesson.
That's a second degree way to flatter someone. It's one way to do it.
Yeah. every time.
Does everybody have an idea of what they want their body? What to happen with their body
Yep.
when they die?
Cremation
I
seems
want to
like
give
convenient
stuff
for
away
everyone
and
else.
cremate the rest.
Yeah, seems convenient for everyone else, doesn't it?
I know, but I would want to be buried here, but in Senegal they don't embalm, so you just go back to the earth. I like that.
That's
Yeah, I want to be a tree, like in a compostable
Yeah.
tree box.
I like
Do we
that.
They
have
have
to get
those.
embalmed
feed the
in
tree.
Canada?
If you're gonna be dealt with anytime after your death, right? Significant time. I don't know if it's a
Huh.
law, but like the longer you wait to be dealt with, the more the embalming is required.
Oh.
I don't think they do it.
And that's another thing, like
Yeah.
if for funerals in Canada, someone dies and it's like you might have the funeral a week later or something. In Senegal, someone dies, everyone calls, and the funeral is that day. Everyone drops everything and goes. They don't.
It's probably like
wait.
directly related to the embalming or not embalming.
But,
But
yeah,
also
they
like
don't.
it's
And-
just
but
because it's
nice.
a business actually. Because it used to be you used to take care of your own. Like someone would die and then you would bury them in your backyard and your family, like you would do it. And then somewhere along the lines, cemeteries and funeral homes and everything became a thing. And that's why. Then people
You
were
outsourced
waiting.
it.
You had to it was an outsourced thing. And so
It's very expensive to all the funeral things, like here anyways. And my aunt just passed away and my mom was like, everything is so expensive. Like everything is charged for, including, the urns are ridiculous and the plots of the burying and the getting the time. I don't know. It's just everything is so
and there's kind of
expensive.
rules, right? Like,
Yeah.
like my mom
There's
was
no
like, I want to
workaround.
make my own tombstone, and they're like, you can't.
yeah.
You
Aw.
have to buy one of ours.
Sorry
There's
for your
rules
loss as well.
for different places, right?
Yeah.
So you might be
Yeah.
like, I don't want to buy an urn. I made this urn.
That's what my instructions are. Like build a box. Do not spend any money.
You can get a bag. They give it to you in a bag if you don't want an urn.
That's nice.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, it's like a little
Plastic.
silky bag. No, it's like a
Silky, that's
silky bag.
nice.
I'm sure that there have been things that have happened that have made those rules. in
Yeah, it's
the
not just
business
greed.
of funeral home. Yeah. Like, couldn't there be a process to evaluate should someone want to come forth with like
You don't have to do anything. You can leave a body at the hospital, and then eventually,
They'll incinerate it.
they'll incinerate it.
You
the
can?
government. Yeah, I just because I have a client that works at the hospital. We were talking about this the other day, and he was like, well, "It's kind of crude, but like some of them because no one claims the body, which you could do, and then it's like a goo bag, really.
Oh,
I know, goo bag,
yeah.
I know. I was like, goo bag, go
goo
bag.
bag. Yeah, like
Goo
the
bag.
bones and goo.
A bag
But
of goo.
and then they eventually incinerate it. So that's it's kind of fucked up that that's your workaround. Like if you can't afford to, or I guess technically if your family chooses not to, you could just do that. And Kira,
Oh.
I implore you to do that with me. I will goo bag,
Okay.
and then
Goo
I will
bag.
be incinerated. You can goo bag.
Yeah, because B is gonna for sure have his own plans and not want to do it that
well, B's
simple
just not
for
gonna
you.
have a plan.
Yeah.
B will be long gone.
B will be
Women
dead.
out-
before
women
me.
outlast
Let's-
men, yeah.
Come on now. That guy's on a one-way ticket. No,
He'll be in his own beer bag already.
He's fine.
Does he?
He's fine. He's
He was wondering what's going to happen to him. He now knows.
Yeah,
Goo bag.
just so you
Like, but he didn't even die in the hospital. It's like, too bad. I'm dropping him off.
Yeah, totally.
Oh,
Yeah, I was like,
dear.
I just leave him in the
feeling
waiting
well.
room.
Already dead? Yeah.
Yeah,
You just walk
Bernie,
away.
A weekend at Bernie's that ass.
He's not feeling well. You just deliver him with his health card.
You put it on a lanyard, just like
Yeah,
hanging from him, and he has one of those "Hello, my name is." Like,
Bernie.
And then you're like,
And then
"There we go."
They're like reviewing the security camera footage. They see you walking in with the like him around your shoulder, like tied to your leg, walking along. Like,
Do you guys remember the one awful weekend at Bernie's? It was like the 10th round of Weekend at Bernie's.
Why
It
was
like
that
the
movie so
Calypso-
popular? The
Why?
Bernie
Calypso
Independence
music
Deletions.
would make him move. Remember, he was like a
Yeah.
zombie.
It's so
That's
stupid.
definitely what's gonna happen to B. He's gonna be possessed by a Calypso ghost.
A Calypso ghost.
I don't know. I don't remember why Bernie would work.
why
with
that movie
Calypso.
just kept
I don't
having
know.
sequels?
Yeah, why were there sequels?
I don't care to find out.
People kept on
I
watching
do.
popular.
I now need
People
to
kept on
know.
watching
I know,
this.
but I don't know why I watched it, but I did.
It was on TV all the time.
It's silly. Yeah.
Right? Like back
Yeah, I
then,
never
there'd be
actually
movies
watched
that were
it.
always on TV, and you'd be like,
Yeah.
I watch a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not sure if I saw the whole movie from beginning to end, but I've seen lots of snippets.
Yeah.
Always on. Pretty Woman was played a lot. Die Hard.
Oh my god, all the Die
I
Hards.
still love
Oh
Die
my
Hard
God.
though.
Big
We watched
mistake.
Tonight Christmas, of course.
Huge. He does that every time we go shopping, even if it's for groceries. He'll
No,
pick up all the
every
groceries
time?
and he's odd because he doesn't get embarrassed. He gets embarrassed about everything but things that should be embarrassing. And he'll like pretend to be all saucy and he'll go, big mistake, huge. As he's walking out of the grocery store almost every time we go shopping together.
Can you like smell it off of him? You're like, oh, he's about to do it.
He's
Like you
he
just
loves that he
know.
gets attention from me. Yeah.
Wow, how did we end up here? Cadavers.
Funeral homes.
Damn cadavers.
Oh, yeah,
Funeral homes.
The book
fun
is about
homes.
death and funeral homes, so that would make sense.
Just like Weekend at Bernie's.
Just like
Maybe it's Weekend at Bernie's Part 12. That's what this book actually
Exactly.
is.
Mhm.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Do we know if the author did any other books or graphic novels? Does
Like
anyone
Weekend at
know?
Bernie's 1 through 11? No?
Perhaps.
I don't know.
I don't.
Is this her first? She did the comic book, the
She had a
Dyke
comic book, but I think this was her first. I think.
Hmm.
She's-
And have we heard of any reviews for the musical theater?
Oh, it won.
Um,
It won like a Tony Award for Best Musical or something. Actually, I'll find
That's
out
cool.
for you. But it was very big
that's cool.
for a while.
So was it just taken from her and like adapted to the theater, or is she involved in the theater production of it too?
That is
Mm.
wonderful questions that I will find out the answer for. 2013, a 2013, a musical adaptation of Fun Home at the Public Theater enjoyed multiple extensions. Books and lyrics written by Obie Award winning playwright Lisa Crone. Score composed by Tony Award nominated Janine Tesori. It was called the first mainstream musical about a young lesbian, and it was a finalist for the 2014 Pulitzer Prize for Drama. And it won the New York Drama Circle, Critics Circles Award for Best Musical Theater, Obie for Musical Theater. The Broadway production earned an even dozen nominations for the 69th Tony Awards, including Tony Award for Best Musical in
Whoa.
2015.
Now
So
I want to
it's-
see the musical.
I know. I'm very
Yeah.
excited to see the musical. So
Okay, let's go
Yeah.
to New York. We must.
I don't know. if
No
it's still there,
problem.
but I'll see if I can find one online, a copy or a version, and maybe we can
Of
watch
the
a movie.
musical?
Yeah, sometimes they do movie like recordings.
Let's go to New York, Schweitz.
Yeah.
You want to go on vacation?
Oh, they have the
Well-
whole album on Apple Music for the musical.
Sweet. I
Cool.
feel like
See?
at least one of these songs is going to end up on the playlist.
It better.
I feel like
all
it
of
has
them.
to now.
That's the whole playlist.
That is the playlist.
Just-
Playlist done. Woo! That was an easy one.
Excellent.
It already has a playlist. This book. We need to make one up for it.
I don't know that it's still on Broadway. I don't think so. I doubt it, but
Yeah, I would doubt it as
maybe.
well.
Maybe they'll bring it back now that Book Interrupted is doing it.
Now that we're interested
Maybe.
in going to see it,
Yes,
maybe they'll bring it
that's-
back to Broadway.
Maybe your friend
Exactly
Oprah
what's
can
gonna
help us out
happen.
with that, Kim. She's
Yeah.
an influence.
Oprah.
I,
Anytime now, Oprah. Still waiting.
Oh boy.
it is.
An Oprah.
It is not. I don't think it's still on Broadway. It closed in 2016. We're a little late, so no. Sorry, guys. No trip. Well, apparently, according to the tarot card reading that Kim did for me, I shouldn't go on holiday ever because apparently all the cards say that every month.
That is not
does-
what
okay.
they said.
But on October is the best of some bad situations, but still not great.
Okay.
It's more like a what did you say? It was a wild card. So
I
on
can't believe you got
October-
out of that.
That's what I got.
October is when
Everything
you
was
should go.
Oh.
Everything's upside down and not really travel pointing in that direction. But
Yes.
October, she got the wish card, Sarah. So
Oh wow.
like,
Oh,
Yeah.
But
she's
I
like,
you're
I
not
guess
going
I'll
to
go
be.
in October.
You won't be traveling to Senegal in October because that's the worst time to come to
Okay.
Senegal. It's like boiling hot. It's humid and hot. It's the only time that's very uncomfortable.
Okay. Well, I'm not coming to see
I don't
you in
want to be there.
October.
Yeah, don't come.
And then I think
You're
you
not-
got that 4 of Pentacles after October, which probably just means you spent a lot of money on your vacation.
No.
Ooh.
All right. Well,
So you had
okay,
a good
I'll take it.
time.
Okay. All right. October it is. But we're not going to New York to see Fun Home, unfortunately. I'll let you know if the cards
Okay.
were wrong or right.
Hope they are.
Are we opening it up to listeners? Like, can a listener
Yeah,
email
let's
us a
do that.
video
Oh.
that's got a
Yeah,
question?
email and let us know.
Or first find a quiet place and record a short video on their phone or otherwise. Then they can email the video to connect@bookinterrupted.com.
I
you
also
get-
think it would be fine if they submitted their question in any other format and Leah could act on their behalf and say so and so from wherever.
I'll even wear a wig.
Leah in wigs.
Specify any.
in fact, that's our preference,
Walk- I'm into
listeners.
If I can act it out, I will.
Please,
They-
listeners,
you can-
help us achieve this
Oh.
goal.
Yeah.
Yes, you can send email to connect at Book Interrupted. You could write it or send a video or an audio file, or you could also send leave a voicemail
Oh yeah.
for us,
on
and
the
we
phone.
could use that
Oh,
too.
yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
that
there's on the
phone
website.
number, yeah,
Is
I'll find it.
416, and then is there a 7 in there?
Listen, it's
I can't remember
416.
that.
Wait, I got it right
reading
here.
it.
I have it right here.
That was
Oh.
purely intuition.
It was-
416. Should that be me? Good luck, listeners.
Yeah. Just let your instincts guide
Put
your
these 10 digits in
dialing.
whatever order you feel might connect you.
All right, Meredith, what's the real number?
Right.
What's the
real
number?
number is 416-900-8603.
Oh, there was
Call
no
us.
7.
There was no
Yeah.
7, you piece.
You piece.
If
Or
any of
social
our
media.
listeners would like to send a thought
Yeah.
through to
Let's
us,
just be happy Kara's not
just
like
close your
deciding to
eyes.
support on this.
If you've enjoyed these video highlights, listen to the full episode on our YouTube channel or wherever you get your podcasts. Remember to like and subscribe and ring that bell to be notified when new episodes are published. Find out more by going to www.bookinterrupted.com.
Never forget, every child matters.